What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now today we're going to be checking out some Call of Duty 2 gameplay, the original, and I gotta say, you guys are definitely in for a treat when it comes to these clips. I completely popped off on the enemy team here. Honestly, I could have probably dropped a nuke if this was more of a current day Call of Duty game. God, let me tell you guys something. Call of Duty 2 is still hands down one of the best Call of Duty games out there. It's original, it's basic down to the core of what Call of Duty is all about, but it's still 10 times more action in this game compared to any other modern day title that's been released in the past couple of years. I'm gonna say this right now, if you own a PC or even a cheap end laptop, it doesn't matter what you have, you can run Call of Duty 2. So go do yourself a massive favor and go purchase this title. If you hop on G2A.com or something like that, you could probably get this game for about $2 to $3 for the original Call of Duty 2. And let me tell you, it will not feel like a waste of any time for you, I promise. It is the most relaxing, laid-back, casual experience you can ever find. And also, if you want to see more Call of Duty 2 gameplay or any other old school Call of Duty game out there, today actually, every single Sunday, I live stream pretty much all the old school Call of Duty games. Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, every single Call of Duty game that's a classic and OG. You'll see me live streaming it every single Sunday. So make sure you guys tune into the stream today. The link to that is down in the description over on my Twitch channel. But today I would like to talk to you guys about the future of Call of Duty Vanguard and why I'm personally worried about Sledgehammer Games and how they're going to be able to handle this title. Now, I already know over half of you guys are going to say skill-based matchmaking. That's the main reason why. And yes, that is a crucial factor because God forbid we actually try to find broken things that are going on in the beta. No, we're too busy competing. So yes, that is a massive reason why this game is going to turn out to be a buggy, glitchy mess at launch. And it probably won't be patched or have all the bugs resolved until months go by. So yes, that is a very crucial issue. One of the main reasons why I know Vanguard is just going to go completely under the radar and get no recognition, even if it turns out to be a half-decent Call of Duty game, people won't show it any love because of specifically Warzone. And you know for a fact that Activision knows Warzone is still, till this day, their main priority, and you can tell that they could give two craps about Vanguard right now because they're holding off on us when it comes to the Warzone content. They only showed us a little sneak peek of what the new map is going to be, but they're not splurging out just yet. And you want to know why? Because it's going to kill their marketing strategy for Call of Duty Vanguard. If they were to show us more content, if they were going to go and give us a beta or an early access tryout to the new map and let people, experiment on it, that would completely dump on Call of Duty Vanguard, which would make them completely lose out on all their money. Now, coming from a consumer's viewpoint, it makes sense to show more content. We want more stuff in video games. So, in our eyes, yes, it would make more logical sense to go ahead and show everything that's going on in Warzone. The complete new map, all the new events that are planned out, all the new innovative stuff that they're introducing into Warzone. Yes, from a consumer's viewpoint, it makes logical sense. But, if you stop for a second and put yourself in Activision's shoes, it doesn't make any logical sense. They know currently right now that Warzone is their best-selling item. 6v6 Call of Duty games and stuff like that, yeah, they go ahead and they generate money, but 6v6 is a dying breed, and they're not stupid. They know this. They see the number changes, and you have to understand everybody's going to come into the chat and comments and say, oh, well, Call of Duty is always top-selling. It makes so much money. You have to understand Call of Duty isn't just purchased for multiplayer. Call of Duty is a very large game, and they branched out to multiple different sections over the years. They have campaign, they have spec ops, they have zombies, they have multiplayer. People don't just buy COD for 6v6. I would say the majority of the people who buy COD is for the campaign alone. So yes, Call of Duty is still going to sell, but like I said, over the years, more and more people have been falling off from the 6v6 vibes because of things like skill-based matchmaking and horrible business practices, microtransactions, which they kind of are resolving. It's not as bad as the Black Ops 4 microtransactions before they patched it and made a completely different system, but it's still a little scummy in certain ways. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that people are leaving 6v6. It's not a fast process. People aren't flooding out the gates and trying to abandon Call of Duty all at once, but you could see year after year, they're hitting rough patches. And on top of that, we're coming back to World War II once again, which a lot of people, including myself, aren't angry about. I love myself a good World War II shooter. One of my top 3 favorite Call of Duty games ever made is Call of Duty World at War. So I am an extremely hardcore World War II fan when it comes to FPS games if they're done correctly. So I'm not personally mad, but the mass majority of the community and the mass majority of everybody, not just Call of Duty, it goes for any game out there, even Battlefield, people prefer games that are more centered, in my personal opinion, I think, more around modern day or futuristic eras. Games that are placed more back in the day, World War II, World War I, anything of that sort, doesn't perform as well as a modern day title. And again, Activision knows this, and I think they're making a World War II game on purpose specifically for Warzone. They already took advantage of modern day. They already went ahead and took advantage of the Cold War time period. Can they necessarily go in the future? Yeah, they could have totally went in the future with jetpacks and stuff like that, but I think they're trying to stray away from advanced movement. So their next best option was to take it all the way back to World War II because they could easily rework a map around that time period and still keep the same mechanics, the fundamentals, and all the weapons from Modern Warfare and Cold War stuffed into that one game without it going too crazy. And also, this isn't any, factual information or anything like that. The majority of everything that's been said in this video is all conspiracy theory and stuff I've been thinking about in the back of my mind. But I believe that Activision is purposely making this game a World War II shooter to make it less competition for Warzone. They don't want any other game to take the shine, because yes, it'll be fantastic if Call of Duty 6v6 blew up again, but will it last as long as Warzone? You see, BRs are pretty much the next wave of first-person shooter or even third-person shooter games. Every single company is trying to design a battle royale around their title, and God only knows how long this genre is going to be popular for, but for the time being, I could see this thing lasting for another 4 or 5, maybe even 6 years. Battle royales, being popular, of course. And I don't think that Call of Duty wants to go ahead and take the shine from Warzone, because even if they take the shine from Warzone for 1 year, let's say it's one fire 6v6 game that just pops off and extremely popular, once Warzone dies, it's very rare for it to come back alive again, At that point, the majority of people are probably just going to jump ship and go to another Battle Royale game. So to prevent this, they make another World War II game, which again, me, myself, I think it's pretty cool, but the mass majority of the community, they want modern day, they want futuristic or near future, like Black Ops 2 era and stuff like that. That's what they usually want, so they don't really care too much about the 6v6 game, but at least in Warzone, they get a brand new Pacific map, and also they get to still use all their modern day equipment, the Cold War guns and stuff like that. They're not forced into the World War II vibes. They can use whatever they want. They can still handle it and treat it just like it's Modern Warfare, because if you guys remember, Call of Duty Vanguard is running on the same exact engine as Modern Warfare, which makes me run into another conspiracy theory that I've been thinking about in the back of my head. I personally think that Sledgehammer Games is going to be putting more focus into Warzone than they are into their actual 6v6 experience. And I know that Activision made it very clear that Raven Software is the main development team working on Warzone right now. But I don't think it's just a coincidence that they kept the same exact engine for Vanguard to make it, integrate with Warzone a little bit easier. Yes, they did it so, the weapons can transfer over easier and stuff like that, instead of having the same situation from Black Ops Cold War trying to put weapons in that game into Warzone, which was an absolute balancing disaster. This should be a tad bit easier. Vanguard is pretty much Modern Warfare with a World War II skin. It's the same time to kill, pretty much the same movement. It's identical. But not only did they use the same exact engine so they can transfer items over from 6v6 to Warzone a little bit easier, but again, like I said, not factual information, all conspiracy theories, but I think they went ahead and used this exact engine, so Sledgehammer Games had easier access to get into Warzone. You see, Black Ops Cold War and Treyarch, they couldn't do that. They went ahead and made their own Battle Royale in their game because it's on a completely different engine. It might be the same engine, of course. It's not completely different, but it's a different version. So Treyarch couldn't just tap into Warzone and make their own changes. No, that was all Raven Software. They had to do all the balancing issues for pretty much all of the Cold War weapons. But like I just said, since it's the same exact engine now with Vanguard and Warzone, Sledgehammer Games has complete access to get into Warzone, and they have access to go ahead and edit guns around Warzone as well. And of course, as we all know, like I've been saying this whole video, Warzone is Activision's main seller right now. So obviously, me personally at least, I think Sledgehammer Games is going to put the majority of their focus into the Warzone side of things, because really they don't have much to work on. Right now, it's just basically campaign and then multiplayer. Campaign, once that's over, there's nothing to update or anything of that sort. So that leaves us with multiplayer. So there's one of two things that can go on right here. Either Sledgehammer Games is going to work extremely hard on the multiplayer scene and make 6v6 the best we've ever seen, but I don't think that's going to be the option. I think it's going to be option B, where they're going to go ahead, ignore 6v6, and put all of their work and effort into the Warzone scene. Because don't forget, guys, even though there's zombies in Call of Duty Vanguard, that's being worked on by Treyarch. So why else would they need another development team to come in and work on something that's in their game? Why isn't Sledgehammer Games working on zombies? Why aren't they editing their own thing? You know, why does Treyarch have to come in just after making Black Ops Cold War to make a zombies experience? And then, like a year or two later, they have to make another zombies experience for their own title. No, something's fishy about all of this. I truly think that everything that's being done is to make sure that Warzone stays alive. And obviously, who gives a crap about 6v6, at least in Activision's eyes? But guys, right there, I'm going to call it quits to the commentary. For the love of God, don't take this video too seriously. Like I said, it's all just conspiracy theories, just things I'm thinking in the back of my head. Nothing factual, no news or anything. I'm just thinking about the future of Vanguard and how I personally think that Activision is just going to prioritize Warzone over the 6v6 experience. But guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, you want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, you want to catch me live streams on video games I do over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.